Have you ever found yourself doing something so bizarre that you thought, I hope nobody sees this? Well, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into the realm of the absurd with the top 10 weirdest reasons people got arrested. Hold on to your hats, because this roller coaster of ridiculousness is bound to make you laugh out loud. And who knows, maybe even rethink your next spontaneous endeavor. Let's kick off with number 10. Picture this: a tranquil afternoon in South Carolina, suddenly interrupted by a man riding a zebra down a suburban street. Yes, you heard that right, a zebra. He was arrested not for the animal, but because he thought he'd race it against his trusty pet parrot. His vision for the ultimate interspecies race was cut short. It turns out impromptu street racing isn't legal, no matter who the competitors are. At number 9, we meet a woman from Tennessee whose peculiar culinary preference landed her in handcuffs. Apparently, she had a penchant for eating sandwiches in the store, without paying for them first. According to her, taste testing should be a right, not a privilege. Her argument didn't hold up, and she soon learned that even deliciousness has its limits when it comes to legality. Number 8 tells the tale of a man from Florida who was arrested for impersonating a police officer. Nothing too unusual until you learn that his big sting operation was pulling over cars to give them citations for bad parking. His dedication to community service was commendable, except he wasn't exactly qualified or empowered to enforce it. Sliding in at number 7, we have a gentleman in Iowa who thought he could make a fortune by selling snow. Not bottled water or ice, just plain snow. The perplexed looks on potential buyers' faces were priceless, yet the law wasn't amused by his innovative entrepreneurship when he started hauling snow into states where it was illegal to transport it. Sometimes it's best to let nature take care of the distribution. Our number 6 spotlight shines on a British gardener who was arrested when his vegetable patch got a bit too ambitious. He had grown a carrot resembling a forbidden plant. The police weren't convinced by his innocent explanations, and a very confused magistrate had to examine a carrot, of all things, in a courtroom. Now, let's amp up the hilarity with number 5. A woman in Australia was apprehended for stealing a live lobster. Stuff it down her pants and hope for the best. When questioned, she claimed she was merely keeping it warm. Needless to say, the court was not amused by her peculiar attempt at lobster smuggling. At number 4, a Canadian man's love for maple syrup led to an unexpected visit from the law. He was arrested for attempting to open a maple syrup stand in front of a rival Canadian hockey team's arena. Allegedly, the syrup was tainted with too much pride. The rivalry was apparently too fierce for even the sweet world of syrup. Number 3 gives us a Texan who drove his riding lawnmower to a gas station. Seems innocent, right? Except he insisted the mower was his horse and demanded it be fed premium fuel only. Unconventional? Absolutely. Illegal? When you block the entire gas pump line for 10 minutes? Apparently so. In second place, a New Yorker was charged for illegally parking his DeLorean. But it wasn't the parking violation that caught the attention. It was the fact that he had dressed up as Doc Brown from Back to the Future and insisted the car was a time machine and his ticket was from a different timeline. Spoiler alert, the judge didn't buy it. Finally, at number 1, we have a tale that perfectly captures the spirit of our countdown. A man from California was arrested for letting loose 20,000 ladybugs in his office to spread joy. He argued that ladybugs bring good luck and happiness, but his boss didn't quite see it that way. Imagine the chaos and confusion that ensued. And there you have it, the top 10 weirdest reasons people found themselves on the wrong side of the law. From misadventures with racing zebras to misplaced culinary impulses, these stories remind us that truth can indeed be stranger than fiction. But what about you? Have you heard of any wild and wacky arrest stories? Share your thoughts and perhaps your own tales in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you think.